Music in the background just a little bit. Don't want no booty. They be like, they go miss, they go your cutie. Hi everybody. It's been a while. How's everybody? I don't like to do intros, you all know by now. So today I wanted to make a an entertaining video, what I consider entertaining, and it's reacting to some of the weird, some of the negative, and the interesting comments that I get on my channel. I do read these. I read a lot of them, most of them. I don't always get on this account, but anyway, let's just do it. Okay. It's been a while since I talked to the camera. Forgive me. So here's the first comment. Go back to your country, trash. I am back in my country. He said it not once, not twice, but thrice. I am back in my country. Second of all, everybody else in the comments told me I'm welcome back anytime. So you're lucky we're under COVID right now and I'm not traveling like I want to be, because I would have been back to Mexico. And you're gonna have to deal with it, Grayson. Okay, I don't want to listen to that song. Okay, stop being black. You are not black. Wake up, sleepyheads. Moors, Moorish, American. Look up who you are. I'm not going to get into these kind of comments, but I do get these comments. First of all, he said stop being black. I don't know what that means. I'm a Moor and not black. What do you mean stop being black? You mean stop referring to yourself as being black? I am black. I'm black and I'm proud. See you later. I'm sorry, I just, no. No. Okay, so it's not the original comment that's weird. It's the second one that's weird. It's okay if you want to say it makes you wet. You're among friends here. I'm trying to get a hair. I'm going somewhere in Mexico, but you guys keep ruining it for me, saying something about it being illegal to spank women at will. What? What? I don't even know what to say about this comment. He sounds like he's trolling, because there's no way this person's this weird. It's okay if you want to say it makes you wet. You're among friends here. Okay, but I have like kids and younger cousins who watch this channel, so I kind of don't want to get into what I feel like that first sentence is trying to say. But I'm trying to get a hair. I'm going somewhere in Mexico. Is he talking about like voodoo? My hair? This guy's just a creep. I think he's trying to be funny, like purposely trying to troll. But it was just so all over the place. It's just weird. It's weird. This is what I'm talking about. You guys are weird. Sometimes these comments are weird. That's what I deal with. It's pretty entertaining though. Turn up this. It's dry hot in here. What's we looking like on time? Not great. Okay, cool. Why is she living in Mexico? I saw a video about her living in Mexico. If you're from the States, why go there? People from Mexico want to come to the States. She has it backwards. First of all, I don't live in Mexico. I was in the past supposed to live in Mexico, but I left early. And what do you mean, why live in Mexico? Why live anywhere? I'm from America, so of course, you know, it's like I'm on the outside looking in. Like, I appreciate America. I've never disrespected America in that regard. Like, I acknowledge the fact that we have a lot of opportunities here, but that doesn't mean you can't have a desire to live in other places. I don't know. What do you mean, why go? I don't understand what this person is like missing. Next. There's a problem already. Yes, but you don't like Mexicans. In the USA, flag, talk about white people are racist. You are the most racist people. I hope you stay in Mexico. Mexicans in Mexico need to know this. First of all, Enrique, if you're gonna insult me, go all the way. If you're gonna call me an N, go ahead and call me the N-word. Don't call me an N. If you bold, be bold. He said, you talk about white people are racist. You are the most racist people. I mean, I personally don't know any racist black people, but that could also be because I just keep good company around. I hope you stay in Mexico. Again, I'm not in Mexico anymore. I made that video years ago. This is how I know. So a lot of the people who leave negative comments are not even watching the video in totality, because they always leave comments that don't make any sense. And it's like, if you would have watched the video through, or actually listened to what I was saying and not make assumptions based on the title, you would have known that, like, and that I'm not still in Mexico if you would have read the description. Not only that, but a lot of people always come and say, oh, stop complaining, blah blah blah. If you would have watched the video, you would have known I did not complain about a single thing. They just come, they see the title, and they see a black girl, and they're like, oh, black Americans complaining about race, blah blah blah, stop complaining. Like, you didn't even watch it. I know they didn't watch it, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. And that's why a lot of the times when I see the negative comments, I'm like, whatever, you didn't even watch the video. Like, I don't buy. Oh, this one's not really negative, but I do see these comments all the time. How in the heck do you not know that you're fine? Come on now, it ain't that hard to figure out why you're being looked at. Again, I talked about this situation in my self-esteem video. If you go, that was like last summer, I made that video. It explains a lot. Not only that, but I just feel like, why do people walk around with the assumption that everybody walks around with that haughtiness? I would never go to somebody's account and just be like, don't you know you're fine? Like, do people, I don't know. I don't move like that. I don't think like that. I don't know really what to say to people. I mean, I'm sure it's like rhetorical anyway, so they're not really looking for a response. But I mean, I just personally would never say that to anybody. Like, what do you think? I just feel like it's rude. I feel like they're trying to be funny and, like, you know, joking, but I'm like, I don't like that. Yeah, if I was down there, I'd be trying to get it in. First of all, no, you wouldn't be. Yeah, no, I don't have too much more to say, but I get those comments every once in a while too. No, sir, bold of you to assume I would even want any of your attention. 10 times out of 10, I don't. I mean no harm, but are you bragging or complaining? Again, if you watch the video with an open mind, you know, you go in with the intention to understand my experiences, would know that obviously my tone and my mood in that video, in the Mexico video, was excited. I was excited, and I was sharing the good news with my other, in particular, black women, that like, oh my God, I just went to Mexico and I had this experience. Like, it was so great. It was so this and this and this. I wasn't bragging or complaining. So I still, like, the video is really going over a lot of people's head, but I'm okay with that, because I understand that, like, if you don't belong to the particular group of people who I made this video for, I can see how you don't really get it. You can't really empathize, and which is fine. Hopefully she won't start a Black Lives Matter movement here in Mexico. People try to be so funny. Laughing emojis. It was a very subpar joke. This is one of my favorite comments. It's gonna be hard to read because the grammar was wow. I'll read it the way he commented, so you all, and him, if you're watching this, Paul, can understand how stupid it sounded, and also how difficult it was for me to read the very first time I read this comment, because he didn't put any punctuation in this. Well, he did, but it was totally off. Like, you are too insecure using the race card as American. Grow up, get a life, quit using the race card. So firstly, I feel like this person's first language was not English, which is fine. I myself love to study foreign languages, so I get when you're not fluent yet in a language, but punctuation, for the most part, is pretty, like, universal. Like, you don't just jam a paragraph with no periods anywhere ever. Like, you don't. Okay, but it was just so contradicting, because he was like, you typical Black American, like, you're so disrespectful and ill-mannered, and like, compared to other blacks in other countries, like, you all suck and everybody hates you. But then at the beginning, he was like, basically, drop the chip off your shoulder, stop thinking everybody hates you, stop making everything about race. But the rest of the paragraph was insulting me as a Black person living in America. Okay, not just a Black person, because apparently he's got respect for Blacks in other countries like the Caribbean. Respect the countries that you're in. What did I say, do, imply anything in that video about Mexico that was disrespectful towards Mexicans or Mexico as a country, as a culture, anything. People just, I swear, they just see the title and they just say stuff. Y'all just be saying stuff. I would study the difference. Blacks from the Caribbean, educated and well-mannered. Well, obviously there's going to be a difference between blacks in different countries because different cultures. But I don't even, sir, who are you? Study the difference? Are you a scientist? Are you anthropologist? You're not an anthropologist. You sound very uneducated. I know you're not an anthropologist. He probably watched one like dance hall video or something and thinks he knows about people in the Caribbean. It's like, cut it out. People say this in my comments all the time. I didn't know there were so many black people in Mexico, and even if I did know, it's not like I was around any. So I knew Cuba had them. I knew like Venezuela, Costa Rica, obviously Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico have a lot of Afro Latinos, but I didn't know Mexico had apparently as much as they have. People let me know in my comments, but I mean, I just feel like comments like this are like, again, it's you assuming that I know about your country and your culture. That's the whole point of traveling. I don't know, but I mean, like, okay, sorry. Another one of my favorites. I don't get what this video was about how black is beautiful, period. You are aware there are some Puerto Ricans with your color, Dominicans, Cubans. I literally just listed all these countries. America isn't racist. It's an illusion. White boys don't ask out chicks the same way other races do. Should have talked more about whether it's safe. Did anyone try to kidnap you or take random pics? Not just about how everyone thought you were pretty, shaking my head. You were with another black girl. Why didn't you talk about how the men liked her skin color? Now I remember why I like this comment so much. He said America isn't racist. It's an illusion. I don't know what he's talking about. White boys don't ask out chicks the same way other races do. I'm not sure what he meant, but I feel like he's implying that I'm saying America is racist because white boys don't ask me out, or like I'm assuming that people don't like me because white boys don't ask me out. First of all, I never mentioned white people, not once in my entire Mexico video. If anything, I think I made it pretty clear, or maybe I didn't make it very clear, but like a lot of my trauma surrounding my dark skin came from the black community and colorism in the black community. So why he's bringing up white people is beyond me. Again, I already know, like, completely missed it. Like, you don't like the video because you completely missed the point. My great-grandmother was your color. The video was whack. Okay. And then he had the nerve to say, I don't care about skin color. I care about what comes out of people's mouths. As if he's such an advocate for, like, polite and well-mannered people. But his comment was, like, pretty disrespectful and gross. Should have talked more about whether it was safe. Did anyone try to kidnap you or take random pics? Why would I make a video and title it my experience as a black person in Mexico and talk about whether or not Mexico was safe? I literally said in the title that I was going to talk about my experience as a black person. So, I mean, if you want to find out whether Mexico is safe or not, you can literally Google or search on YouTube, is Mexico safe? And you can find videos about that. But don't come on my video upset that I didn't talk about something that I never gave you reason to believe I was going to talk about. And I did talk about that kind of stuff in the video anyway. If you watch it thoroughly, I do talk about, especially I think in the conclusion, I talked about people taking pictures with me. No one tried to kidnap. Like, if you want that information, go search for the information. Not just about how everyone thought you were pretty. Missed the point. It wasn't about how I was pretty. It was about the juxtaposition. My treatment in America growing up versus my treatment in Mexico. You were with another black girl. Why didn't you talk about how the men liked her skin color? I was absolutely not with another black girl. I really don't know where he got that from. It was me, the black girl. There was an Asian American and there was a Mexican American girl. That's it, homie. There was no other black girl. And even if there was another black girl, I'm not going to speak on her experiences. If you wanted to know her experience, you can go ask her or any other black girl who's been to Mexico about their experience. It's my video. I'm talking about my experience. But if there were another black girl, I'm sure I would have mentioned her experiences. But again, you pulled that right out of your because there was no other black girl. I don't know what you guys are talking about in these comments. Majority of the time, people who leave the negative comments, it just, they're lacking logic in the first place. So, and I think everything's not all the way there, like, you know. I get it. I get it. Get your facts together. Check out Afro Mexican. I told y'all I'd be getting these comments. People are really mad at me. Why are Americans obsessed with color? Wow, so boring. If I see another comment from a very light-skinned person talking about how mundane or irrelevant this information is, I'm gonna pull my hair out. This comment to me makes even less sense than Paul's comment. Why would you come on this video and think that this information would be relevant for you? Then you had the nerve to complain to me about it as if I was in the wrong for making this video. It's like going somewhere and saying, why do subtitles even exist? They're so stupid, no one needs them. No, you don't need them. People who are deaf need them. People who are black, people who travel a lot, black women, we love these kind of videos. Well, some of us, the ones I was talking to, we love these. It's not relevant for you, but it doesn't mean it's not helpful to somebody. That's privilege. If you irritate, go back to USA, 99 cents diva, and enjoy the N word. What? Like I said, assumptions. I bet you this person did not watch the video. Where was I irritated? When was I irritated? When did I give off an air of irritation ever in this video? I didn't. That's the answer. You guys need to stop commenting on people's YouTube videos without watching the video. And even after watching the video, before watching the video, you should at least check the description box or like glance over the description box. But also it probably definitely helps to watch the actual video. But all right, 99 cents diva. Am I a 99 cents diva? I don't feel like I'm a diva in any sense of the word. I don't feel like I give diva vibes, but and enjoy. Again with this N word, like if you're gonna insult me, just go ahead and say the whole thing. Don't try to be like politically correct while being politically incorrect. I don't know, that's weird. N-word.
You N-word.
Weirdo. First of all, you're not dark skinned. I would say you're chocolate. But don't go to a different country and try to judge those people on how you feel they think of you because you don't know. It's just like in America. Africans feel that we look at you different. Africans? But we don't care. But when open your mouths and cry racism, well, you get racism. And the way you do things, which makes a difference on how you're judged in society. If you see in everyday life, I think there's a beautiful woman. If I was to see you in my everyday life, I would think there's a beautiful woman that I like to sleep with. He just had to like end it off with the cringe, like, ew, gross, shut up. No. He said, first of all, you're not dark skinned. I have darker skin, like you can call me brown skin, whatever, but I'm certainly not light skinned. But don't go to a different country and try to judge those people on how you feel they think of you because you don't know. I am 100% allowed, I feel like it's advised to use, you know, judgment and discernment while you're traveling to foreign countries. Okay, you don't have to walk around with a chip on your shoulder, but let's be realistic. Like, I do have to be aware of, you know, certain things when I'm traveling. One being the fact that I am a woman, another being that I am black, because the reality of it is some people really don't like black people, just like some people don't like Mexicans, just like some people don't like white people. You just have to practice that judgment and be careful and be mindful wherever you go. So Africans feel that we look at you different. Are you Mexican and you're talking to me as an African American, as a Mexican, but we don't care? But when you open your mouths and cry racism, I never did. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so glad. Like, I never did. I never cried racism. I never cried racism. I never did. So interesting. Well, you get racism. That's also not how it works. When you cry racism, you get racism. No, sir. It's most likely me crying racism, or people who are suffering from racism were probably crying about racism after experiencing racism. It's called hood thinking, like you focusing on her negative experience. It doesn't make any sense. Like you focusing on her negative experience. Why is he talking to me in the third person instead of second person? I don't know. I'm not from the hood though. So like even if he is talking about me, I don't. It's always so funny because the people who make the negative comments, they always talk with such a disdain. They always speak so condescendingly to me in the comments. Like they're just so smart and like, like they are just way up here. They exalt themselves like within the context of the comment, and I'm just like, you sound really uneducated actually. Because this makes no sense. Like I said, it's lacking logic. I don't give a fuck. This person clearly just doesn't care about what I have to say. Pedal again is somebody who the video was not for. Feeling like they need to let me know that the information was not relevant to them, which makes sense, and makes the comment all the more stupid because if it's irrelevant to you, okay, all right, I get that, and it's fine. That's fine. My leg's cramping. So do I. Good. I know y'all heard that. I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It sounds counterintuitive, but I actually do enjoy reading like the stupid comments because they just don't make any sense. Like I don't think I've ever read a comment that I actually was like, wow, like they really got me. They really showed me. They really put me in my place. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I enjoyed making it. Let me just say this also, I don't get negative comments often. I do get them, like especially when my video like it does like this and like popularity. For the most part, I get so many good comments and I love you all so much. Like I said, years ago when I made the video, I never expected it to get this popular. It hit 1 million views. That's crazy. But I love you all so much. I love you all so much. Everyone who subscribes, everyone who comments, y'all are so supportive and I love y'all. I'm not doing this today. Don't slam my door. What is wrong with you? No, 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 no. I love the beginning. All right. Because I'm low on time.